Good afternoon, Ospreys. You're watching Nest News live from the Student Union. I'm Kaylee Snyder.
And I'm Josh Walker. Coming up on today's show...
The teleprompter isn't working.
Coming up on today's show, the vice presidential debate held at the Boathouse.
UNF students featured at MOCA.
UNF nutrition programs.
And UNF flag football.
And a weather and sports update. Stay tuned and enjoy the show. With only a month until Election Day, University of North Florida students rushed to the Boathouse on Tuesday to watch the first and final vice presidential debate on the big screen. Tim Walz and J.D. Vance spoke about pressing issues such as climate change, abortion, economics, and foreign policy. Some students who attend Tuesday's watch party said this debate went more smoothly than the presidential debate. Despite on-campus registration efforts, a UNF student who attended the event, Emily Pipkin, said it was difficult to register to vote. Pipkin said that due to an issue with her address, she says she has to go to her hometown in person to register to vote. The OSLCE helps students change their registration through the Motivvote app. The deadline to vote is October 7 before the November 5th general election. For more information on how to register, students can visit the Florida Department of State's website.
MOCA, or the Museum of Contemporary Art in downtown Jacksonville, Florida, is celebrating their 100-year anniversary this year. Affiliated with UNF, MOCA strives to bring education, creativity, and community to the heart of downtown Jacksonville. Students in the Creative Writing Workshop class visited MOCA on Monday and viewed pieces from the Gordon W. Bailey collection titled Fill My Heart with Hope to gain inspiration for their own creative writing. Here to share her thoughts on this partnership is the professor of the class, Dr. Jenny Ziegler.
Our Advanced Creative Nonfiction Writing Workshop will be collaborating with MOCA during their 100-year celebration on the what they've named Voice of the People project. And one of their collections that we'll be partnering with is the Gordon W. Bailey collection, Fill My Heart with Hope. And students, what they will be doing is they will be crafting and writing creative nonfiction essays to go alongside of some of the collected art pieces. So what MOCA has suggested for these writers is to, after that they've drafted their personal essays or their lyric essays, their object essays, whatever form they take, is for our writers here at UNF to then record themselves actually reading the work, their own work, which is really, really great. And MOCA is going to then place their work next to the art pieces as audio guides. So as patrons are filing through this particular collection in the third floor, they get to listen in on the essays that students here at UNF get to publish, which is amazing. As a writing workshop, we are in the process of writing and discovering our writing process. And to have that paired with the collection that is filled with, I think it's like 56 artists who haven't received any formal training. Most of them haven't received any formal training. To pair that with, students who are actively going through the writing process is really neat. And I think it's a really great partnership.
And now it's time for Annette with your weekly weather update.
Good afternoon, Ospreys. Our weather for today and this upcoming week is looking to be overcast and rainy, so let's get into it. Today is expected to be hot with a high of 84 degrees and a low of 74 degrees. We'll have a humidity index of 77% as well. Later tonight, temperatures will low into 74 degrees with potential showers. This weekend is also expected to be cloudy with a 50% chance of rain. And as we can see here on Sunday, there will be an 89% chance of rain with high humidity levels ranging between the mid-80s on the humidity index. Now, Monday through Thursday is expected to have showers, but will hopefully phase out by next week. Temperatures this week will continue the trend of heat and humidity as temperatures will stay in the upper 80s. So if you're planning on attending market days this Wednesday and visiting our wonderful Spinnaker table, I would bring an umbrella just in case. And with that, Ospreys, I hope that you all enjoy our much needed fall break next Thursday and Friday. And hopefully the weekend then will look better. Now let's head back to the studio for our Nest News.
Almost half the student population has a limited or uncertain access to nutritious and safe foods. The UNF Center for Nutrition and Food Security provides a resource for students to volunteer and learn about the importance of nutrition in their own lives while giving back to the community to fight against food insecurity. Nourish to Flourish is a flagship program in the center, allowing UNF volunteers to provide demonstrations to children ages 8 to 13 on healthy meal preparation. According to Jamie Marchio, the director of the center, Nourish to Flourish is a 5-week program. Each week, UNF volunteers will produce an educational cooking demonstration for children at after-school clubs. At the end of the demonstration, the children get to take home a free food basket and a copy of a recipe. The program aims to prevent young children from growing up eating non-nutritious foods that could lead to the development of certain diseases. Marchio is working with the Student Nutrition Club at UNF to incorporate an on-campus Nourish to Flourish program for UNF students.
UNF may no longer be known as the University of No Football. Everyone wants a football team. Why can't we be that? Said Lily Odom, one of the founders of UNF Women's Club Flag Football. Odom and Sydney Epstein, another founder, said they started the club because they felt a push for an all-women's team from their intramural flag football teammates. Epstein said she played flag football throughout high school and always hoped to be part of a team just for women. The club plans to participate in a few tournaments, including a college state championship, while she acknowledges the challenges of a new club. Epstein still believes the team will do well at tournaments. As for joining the team, the club held its first tryouts last week and a second one on Wednesday. No information has been posted about an additional way to join the club. Students with questions about women's club flag football can message the club on Instagram.
Now, in case you haven't seen us on market days, consider stopping by.
We're there every Wednesday giving out free merch.
That's right. Let's take a look.
Feel free to stop by Spinnaker Table at UNF Market Days. We're going to have some free merch, some games, and we're going to have some info on how you can get involved at Spinnaker Media. See you there.
What is up, Ospreys? We're back with another sports update for you this evening. We have a decent bit to cover, so let's get into it. Women's soccer played against Stetson last Monday in an amazing game. The Ospreys led for almost the entire game, and then with less than 1 minute left, Stetson scored to tie the game. However, Bella Pontieri didn't give up, and with 30 seconds left, would shoot and score the game-winning goal in amazing fashion. Women's soccer also played again last night in a very tight match against Austin Peay. The Ospreys controlled possession for the majority of the game, but couldn't find the back of the net. The hard rain didn't help because the Ospreys, when it started storming in the middle of the game. The game ended in a 1-1 draw, but this leaves the Ospreys 5-3-5 in the season and 2-1-2 in conference. Women's volleyball has still been on the struggle bus for the past 2 weeks. They started conference play by playing against Central Arkansas and then JU in the River City Rumble. Both games, the Ospreys really struggled to pass, and it was their downfall. They would end up losing to both teams, JU 3-0 and Central Arkansas 3-1. This puts the Ospreys at 3-13 for the season and 0-2 in conference with a 10-game loss streak. Men's soccer hosted the JU Dolphins in the River City Rumble, in which it was a straight shootout. A total of 7 goals were scored in the game. David Perez scored a brace, which is 2 goals by the way, to help put the Ospreys in the lead and ultimately win 4-3. This leaves men's soccer with a 3-5-2 record on the season and a 1-1 conference record. Tonight at 7 p.m., the women's volleyball team will be playing against Stetson at the UNF Arena, hoping to break their loss streak. Then on Sunday, they have another chance when they face FGCU at 6 p.m. That's all I have for you today, Ospreys. I'll see you next week for your sports update. Swoop!
That's just about all we have for you today, Ospreys.
Remember to consider donating to support Spinnaker at UNF through the link in the description below.
For all things Spinnaker, check out our website at unfspinnaker.com.
Also, make sure to follow us on our Instagram at UNF Spinnaker and check out the rest of our YouTube for more content.
As always, thank you so much for watching. I'm Josh Walker.
And I'm Kaylee Snyder. We'll see you next week on Spinnaker's Nest News.